Hello there, Coastal Bend. It's meteorologist Carly Smith. During the period from October 1st through March 25th, it was the fourth driest on record for that nearly 6-month time frame, and we saw 2.49 inches of rainfall. Over the last 3 days, Corpus Christi has picked up 2.97 inches of rain, and we're now ranked as the 24th wettest March when we had no rain, and we were tied for the driest March on record before the 26th. Our average rainfall in March is only 2.24 inches, and that data dates back to 1887 for Corpus Christi. Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. Thank you so much for watching this live update. Right now, the current time is 10:11 a.m. and we're much less active than we were yesterday. But I want to show you, everyone, just how much rainfall we have seen across the region. So what you see here is the rainfall map. 2.97 inches in Corpus Christi, Bishop around 4.89 inches. Then Kingsville, Ella, Falfurrias, all around 7 inches of rainfall. So a lot of rain. Math has picked up 5.62 inches. Here's a look at the rainfall totals across the valley as well. This may have gone up a little bit since I last looked at these numbers around 7 a.m. It was still raining, especially near Brownsville, Port Isabel, but high-end amounts. The bridge at Progresso, 17.57 inches of rainfall over that time period. So a lot of rain, flooding across the Rio Grande Valley, causing issues that direction. If you're driving that way, I would just hold off. They also had severe thunderstorms that caused wind damage right along the river as well. Those training severe thunderstorms really dumped a lot of rainfall. So travel issues down south should be clearing up. There was a flash flood warning up until 9:30 for that area. Now it is just an aerial flood warning because of all the rain that they have seen, but there's no more additional rainfall. So we've been tracking that area of low, that upper level low, and you can actually see it now on this radar imagery. It is set up right over kind of over Victoria is where that upper level low is. It's going to continue to track toward Houston, and as it does so, our rain chances are going down. But we do have a few thunderstorms that have set up across the northern part of the coastal bend. So you're going to see that here. Lightning has been with these storms recently. They've kind of weakened a little bit once they popped up. They're kind of pulse storms. This is on the back side of the low. Still some instability, still some shear, especially as our daytime heating takes away. As we take a look, let's see if we can get the visible satellite to come up. There we go. Now we're cooking. So what you see here, this is our visible satellite imagery. We've got some breaking clouds. You could kind of see the swirl motion. These are the storms over here that moved through last night. Still pushing through the Gulf. However, we're losing radar imagery, so they don't look as great. But yeah, pretty impressive rainfall totals, I must say. If you have a rainfall total you'd like to report, do so in the comments, post pictures as well. If you have a flooded yard, we would appreciate seeing that, possibly sharing it on TV. But we will see some breaking clouds. Let's see what when we put this in motion. Let's see if we can get the clouds to move too. Sometimes this data takes a little while to load. The sun's going to be coming up, so it's not great, but this is our upper level low that is now swirling over the Victoria area, and it is going to continue to push into Louisiana, and as it does so, we're going to lose our chance of storms. We do have some storms trying to get started down here in the valley. Once again, that would move into our southern portion of the coastal bend. These are the ones that are right here. This little pulse is starting to pulse up there between Falfurrias and Fremont. That'll be interesting. Our model data this morning was showing this activity as what kind of grows into potentially a stronger storm. So we still have a marginal risk of severe weather. That is a low end risk. I think wind, the biggest threat at this point in time, but overall today is going to be much less active in terms of rainfall than we were previously. So you'll see here, there's those storms I was talking about kind of pulsing up. Let me see if I can get the current HER to load. HER is the model that I like to use, the high resolution rapid refresh model. But you'll see that here, this is doing a great job actually. It looks almost just like that current satellite radar imagery I showed you. And so you see those storms kind of pulsing up and growing. That's going to provide a little bit more rainfall, mostly across our coastal counties. I don't expect a whole lot of rain into Jim Wills County or west of there today. This does a pretty good job. So through about 2, 3, 4, 5 p.m., maybe toward 8 p.m. we still have a few storms along the coast, but by 8 p.m. that activity is really going away as that low is now moving across the Louisiana-Texas border. And we clear things out. I do want to also mention, see this right here, we could have some sea fog try to set up and maybe a little bit of radiational fog. You see clearing skies into the night. Our winds are going to be much calmer as well. They were rather gusty this morning. We almost had a wake low. I don't know if we officially reached the criteria, but Rockport and Flower Bluff definitely getting some strong wind gusts. This was without thunderstorms, 43-mile-per-hour wind gusts there after midnight for Flower Bluff and Rockport this morning. Current wind, not nearly as strong. So let's check out those current conditions, where we are seeing light wind. It's going to be so nice on this Friday. We're going to see lighter wind into Saturday and Sunday as well, with those storms developing. Still a chance for some stronger wind gusts, especially into this afternoon. Notice temperatures working their way up into the 70s, the mid to upper 70s, with a chance of a few showers and thunderstorms. Like I said, those kind of pulse storms, a low chance they become severe. So this is our in-house model data. It's similar, but that last herd that I showed you really initialized great. And I think that's a good chance that it plays out that way. A low chance for a little bit of patchy fog into Saturday. I think Sunday we do see, Saturday evening into Sunday, we do see some of that sea fog taking shape. Stratus clouds shaping up across South Texas as well, trying to clear out into Sunday afternoon. And you see thunderstorms across North Texas. That's from the dry line. A cold front digs south into Monday. It doesn't look like we see a lot of rain with this front, unfortunately. And then into the midweek, still some dry line action, especially across North Texas and into Oklahoma. So that risk of severe weather, it's going to stay to our north Saturday and Sunday. But today, a very low risk that some of these storms produce some stronger wind gusts. So we still have our weather impact alert highlighted, but by this evening, we'll be done with the rain and we'll be saying hello to the weekend. Hopefully you picked up some good rain. Your yards are hopefully soaking it up and enjoying it. And yeah, because we don't have too much rain in the forecast, there's a low chance we see a little bit with that front trying to pass through Monday into Tuesday. Overall, our winds look more northeast on Monday than they do Tuesday, but temperatures will be a tad cooler on Tuesday behind that frontal system. That's really going to do it. I'm going to check out the comments, but overall, the big takeaway I wanted you to get from this is we saw a lot of rain. We're back close to where we expect to be for this time of year. We're still below normal by around a ½ an inch or so. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with us, our weather impact forecast throughout this event. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith, and I'm going to be signing off. Have a wonderful weekend ahead.